Hey, it's me, Hyron. Welcome back to my channel, which is about traveling and discovering new places around the world. This time we are in St. Petersburg, which is the northern capital of Russia, also considered as the cultural center of the country. So if you're planning to come to St. Petersburg, you make sure you watch this video till the end, because we are going to visit all the interesting attractions you will find in this city. From Moscow, we decided to go to St. Petersburg by train. That is why we came to Leningradsky railway station, which is one of the oldest railway stations in Russia. Make sure you go to the right station, because there are three completely different railway stations located right next to each other. This one is the Leningradsky railway station, and from here you can take a high-speed train which will bring you to St. Petersburg in less than 5 hours. This high-speed train, which is called Sapsan, is the fastest train in Russia, and it links Moscow with St. Petersburg, where the distance is around 800 kilometers. The tickets for the train will cost you 6,500 rubles, which is around 65 American dollars. Five hours passed and we finally arrived. Here in St. Petersburg the weather is much colder, that's why we need to wear our warm clothes before coming out. We took our belongings and hurried outside because our taxi was already waiting for us. Once you come out of the terminal, you can clearly notice the huge difference between this and the other cities of Russia. This place has a clear European style thanks to the Russian Emperor Peter the Great, who had a plan to westernize the whole country. It took us another 10 minutes by car and we arrived at our place. This time I was traveling with my cousin, who has an apartment right in the heart of the city. That's why, thanks to him, I didn't have to book a hotel for our trip. Even though we were very hungry, but as soon as we left our belongings at home, we hurried outside to visit one of the most impressive landmarks of the Russian imperial capital. St. Isaac's Cathedral is a large architectural landmark that currently functions as a museum with occasional church services. Here the visitors are welcome to go to the observation deck, but for that you will need to climb 562 stairs. This is not an easy task, so before accepting the challenge of climbing all the stairs, keep in your mind that there is no elevator and the cathedral is really high. Wow.
Finally we did it, and the reward was the fascinating 360 view of the whole city. After staying on the top of the cathedral for a while, we decided to come downstairs and check out the inside part of it. The interior of the cathedral is even more spectacular than the exterior. Everything here is decorated with precious stones. Here you can see 600 square meters of mosaics created by 200 artists. More than 400 kilograms of gold, 1,000 tons of bronze and 16 tons of malachite were used for the decoration. This place is so gorgeous that can make you stay here the whole day, but we were very hungry, so it was time for us to leave and try some local dishes. While having dinner, my cousin got a little bit drunk by trying Russian vodkas with different flavors, but it didn't stop us from going to the next destination, which was the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood. Savior on Spilled Blood is the name of the church because it stands in the very place where Alexander II was assassinated in 1881. He was killed by the bomb thrown into his carriage by a young man who opposed the Tsar's reforms. It took 24 years to build the church due to the complexity of its construction. The church contains more than 7,000 square meters of unique mosaics. Here you can see the small pieces of mosaics, and this is how the whole interior is made. The second day we decided to spend in one of the world's greatest treasuries of art and antiquities, the Winter Palace, also known as Hermitage. With the indoor area of 233,000 square meters and 35 acres of total area, the Winter Palace is the second largest museum in the world. It served as the residence for the emperors from 1732 to 1917. It has 1,500 rooms, which include several drawing rooms, sitting rooms, dining rooms, study rooms, billiard room, audience room, libraries, and many other rooms. The museum has the world's largest collection of paintings, which includes famous paintings from the great masters such as Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, etc. It is impossible to describe the whole palace in one video, so this is why make sure you visit the Winter Palace while traveling in St. Petersburg. Our next destination was Peter and Paul Fortress, which was the first structure that was built in St. Petersburg. One of the reasons why this place is so significant, because here you can find the Peter and Paul Cathedral, where most of the Russian imperial family members are buried. This is the cathedral, and if you want to see the inside part of it and the tombs of the Russian Tsars, this is the right place to come. Here you can find the tombs of Peter the Great, Catherine the Great, Alexander II, Nicholas II, and tombs of many other emperors. The fortress also served as a prison for high-ranking political prisoners and influencers such as Fyodor Dostoevsky, Maxim Gorky, Lev Trotsky, and many others. Don't forget to take a walk on the walls of the fortress, from where you can enjoy both the view of the Neva River and the whole fortress. Our last day we decided to visit the Peterhof Palace, which is a series of palaces and gardens located in Peterhof, east of St. Petersburg. The palace was built in 1717 as a direct response to the Palace of Versailles by Louis XIV of France. If you want to know about the living standards of Russian royal families in summertime, this is the best place to visit. Here you will find the ballroom, the throne room, the dining room, the portrait hall, the oak study room, the blue sitting room, and many other private rooms, including the bedrooms and the dressing rooms. Before leaving St. Petersburg, we took a night walk near Kazan Cathedral, which is another destination to visit if you have enough time. After that, we came to the palace square to enjoy the night view of it. And finally, in front of the symbol of St. Petersburg, the palace bridge, which opens exactly at 1:25 AM every day, I would like to thank all of you for watching my video, and if you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and see you again next time.